There's no one else that I know that could be as great as you have been.
In time, people will come to understand what you've done more than anyone else for the safety and security of the state of Israel and the Jewish people.
Having spent 25 years working for AIPAC, America's pro-Israel lobby, I know full well what leadership looks like. Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen is the epitome of the kind of leader necessary in Congress to advocate on behalf of the U.S.-Israel relationship.
Secretary Kerry has been pressuring the Israeli government to relent in its opposition to U.S. funding for UNESCO. It's a shame Secretary Kerry isn't using the full weight of his office to hold Abu Mazen and the corrupt Palestinian Authority accountable for their incitement to violence and their continued efforts to delegitimize and isolate the Jewish state at the UN while pursuing unilateral state recognition. Hamas's sole existence is to wipe Israel off the face of the planet.
Nobody was more active in the things that we needed, that the pro-Israel community needed, than you.
She gets up in the morning and she thinks about what is in the interest of the U.S.-Israel strategic relationship.
The U.S. will continue to support Israel's right to defend itself, and that the American people stand side by side with the Israeli people.
What an honor for us to be able to recognize Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen for her incredible support of Israel throughout her career. Congresswoman, it will be impossible to replace you. The work you've done for the U.S.-Israel relationship has set the standard, has inspired your colleagues, has made an enormous difference for Israel throughout the years.
Congresswoman, at a time when Israel faces such significant threats, both from within and without, existential and physical, it is so reassuring to know that we have friends like you in Congress who have dedicated their lives both personally and professionally to ensuring the safety and security of our beloved state of Israel.
Congressman Ros-Lehtinen is unique among her peers. We all know that congressmen face many challenges in our country right now: immigration, healthcare, tax reform, infrastructure. But there are very few who approach the U.S.-Israel strategic relationship with the determination, energy, and passion which Congresswoman Ros-Lehtinen exemplifies.
Congresswoman, I'm coming to you from Israel to thank you for your many, many years of leadership. With the many years that I've spent with you and my students, I know some things that other people might not. I'm sure people have mispronounced your name plenty of times tonight. I know it's not Ros-Lehtinen, but Boss Lehtinen. I have my cafecito here to make sure that we always have our Cuban coffee here in Israel to remind ourselves of how much of a strong leader you were for all of us. Our only regret is going to be, over these next couple of decades, not having you standing up for us. I'm not sure what we're going to do without you. Thank you so much for all your help, for everything that you've done for all of us here in Israel. We cannot ever thank you enough.
Congresswoman Lehtinen, I just want to say congratulations on a very well-deserved Defender of Israel Award. In your 30 years in Congress, the bipartisanship you have shown towards the safety and security of Israel is truly second to none. When we think about champions of the cause, your name rises to the top. Whether it's Iran sanctions, whether it's military aid, whether it's Iron Dome system, you have truly been and always will be the greatest friend and ally we have. Thank you very much for all you have done, and I wish you only the best in your future endeavors.
We have many supporters in Congress, and we are thankful for all of them, but we are especially thankful for the thought leaders like yourself who influence, educate, and ensure that our goals and the interests of our community are defended and considered at the highest echelons of government. Thank you so much.
Thank you for saving lives in Israel. Thank you for always putting the needs of the Jewish community in your district and in this country ahead. Your work helping Holocaust survivors. You are the model by which everyone should aspire to.
Your warmth, your care, your concern for your constituents, your relationship with us and our community has been something which has touched us deeply. We'll miss the Cuban coffee in your office and the conversations of what we can do for Israel, but we know that you will continue to play an important role even in your retirement, and we ask God that He bless you with good health, with happiness, with all that your heart desires, and that you continue to play a wonderful role in our community. Mazal Tov and congratulations.
Ili, thank you for everything that you've done. I can't begin to tell you what a difference you've made to the world, never mind just to a pro-Israel community.
So we really want to thank you and want everybody to know that this is Ileana Ros-Lehtinen and what a phenomenal job she did in being a congresswoman and in being on the committees and head of the committees that she was.